What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Redriveraviation. Hope you guys have a fantastic day today. Today we have the GeminiJets October 2022 releases for you guys. I really hope you guys are excited for today's video, and without any further delay, let's get into these releases. Very excited to see these releases. I'm sure they're going to be really good. Not exactly sure what to expect from these releases, so I'm sure it's going to be really good, and I really hope you guys are excited for it. So without any further delay, let's jump into the action, everybody. Let's get started. So starting right here with the October 2022 releases, I'm really excited to see what we got here. Honestly, no idea, but hey, what can I say? I'm excited. So let's see what we got from GeminiJets in the 1 to 400 scale. Let's get started, everybody. Let's do this. Alaska 737-800, honoring those who served. November 570 Alpha Sierra 5095. I don't know if that's a price increase or not, but just unbelievable. But here's the aircraft. They did this in the 1 to 200 scale last month, and NG Models did this in October of 2020. So if you missed out on that release or want to get a good deal on it for the Alaska company store, I would highly recommend this aircraft. I'm sure it's not going to turn out too bad, and the livery has such an amazing purpose. So good job there by Gemini, starting with a hot US model, and you love more iterations like I talked about in previous weeks and previous release reaction videos about all this competition. So good job there by Gemini. That is really good. Very nice right there. Very nice. Alrighty, very nice. Great way to start with an American Airlines Airbus A319 November 93003 with sharklets. Nice. Okay, so GeminiJets did this back in 2018, so it's been a little while. So I would have much preferred a fins tip one because I think that's more common and people would probably prefer that, but I'm not complaining. It's an American A319. The CFNs will be big, but definitely we'll be picking up a couple of these. I'm not sure how many yet, but I'm really excited for this release. I'm sure it's going to be a really good one. I've actually seen this aircraft in real life at least a few times, so I'm really excited for that aircraft. That's going to be very applicable for the fleet, and I know a couple people are going to be really excited to finally see a re-release of that aircraft. Probably going to get 1 to 2, really depending on how they do on that color and whatnot. So really good. I like this. This is a really good start here, and that's an aircraft that definitely needs a re-release. So good job there by Gemini. Very popular aircraft, and that's going to be very much appreciated. So really nice job right there by Gemini. Braniff International Airways, November 9709 Charlie Lockheed L188 Electra. I know a couple people are going to be really excited about this aircraft. If you guys don't know, this is a very popular retro aircraft. This flew back in the 50s and 60s, I believe, and this is going to be really good. I'm probably also going to be getting this because I believe it's applicable for some retro Tulsa stuff way back when. So I'm excited for this. This is going to be a really good aircraft. I know a couple people are going to be very excited to see this aircraft. Really good one. It is in the 1 to 200 scale last month, and it does transpire to the 400 scale. Wow. Okay, so this has been really good so far. I know a couple people are going to be really excited about that. So good release right there. I'm sure a lot of people are going to be very excited for that. Sorry, I'm just making sure my lights fully bright so you guys can see me the best. But that is an absolutely awesome release right there. Very pleased with that effort, and ultimately a really good job right there by Gemini. Very nice. Really, really good. Following that, we have a Condor Airbus A321 Delta Alpha India Alpha Delta IAD for $50.95 as well. We're staying with all the mainline planes today. So let's see here. Phoenix did one a couple months ago, or I think it was maybe just 1 month ago, but I know they did a 321, but I think it was a Neo, so this might be just a normal 321. Yeah, with CFM engine, so that's really nice, and this is the yellow paint scheme. That's going to be a very applicable aircraft for anybody that's looking for that, so really excited to see that. I really, really like that release right there, and I'm sure it's going to be a really good one. So good job right there by Gemini. That is a fantastic release right there, and this release has been something else so far. I'm really liking the variety, and that Condor livery is getting a lot of respect. So we had a lack of Condor planes for a long time, but not anymore. Very nice. Delta A321 Neo, November 501 Delta Alpha. Okay, a little late to the show as Panda Models and NG Models did theirs, but still really excited to see Gemini get their iteration out. And I'm sure this won't be the worst model in the world, so if you're looking for this aircraft and don't want to buy those versions, this one will also probably be very applicable to you. So yeah, another really good model right here. This goes back to the same principle that we had last month. This is pretty much the flagship Valor of this release, so can't complain too much. It's another iteration. I'm sure this one will turn out well, so another really good job right there by Gemini. That is a nice aircraft right there. Very nice. Also $50.95, of course. And a Delta 757-300 November 509 November Whiskey. Man, US heaven right here. My monitor went off, but there it comes back on. Okay, so wow, what a release right there. That's really nice. So I do have like 2 or 3 of these. I think I'm probably sufficient, but I know there's some Delta lovers that will take another one any day to leak. So there you guys go. Syracuse Aviation, Citrus, you guys know, I know you guys love that aircraft. So by all means, get you guys another one. I know it. It's like my American 319 right here. And that one's $52.95. So wow, this has been insane for American collectors so far. This has been really good. I'm liking this. What's the next plane on the list? Is it another reiteration or a new aircraft? Let's see. Emirates A380-800 Alpha 6 Echo Echo Whiskey in the Dubai Expo. Be a part of Magic livery. Okay, so this one's I think this has grown on quite a few people, honestly. This is the big blue one, right? Just to make sure. Come on, spin, 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 load, load, load. I got like 700 megabit download, and I still can't load a picture from GeminiJets' website. There we go, and yes, it's the big blue one. So this will be a really helpful aircraft that for anybody that's looking for it. I think it looks really good. I really like the details on the aircraft, and ultimately I think it came out really good. I'll be eager to see how it comes out in the 400 scale, and well overdue for it to get released in 400. So good job right there by Gemini. I think that'll be a very applicable aircraft, and that is $70.95 on the MSRP. Very nice. KLM 747-400 freighter, Papa Hotel Charlie Kilo Charlie with the interactive series. This came out on 1-200 as an add-on release a couple of months ago. This is also done by Modern Air, operated by Modern Air, so that'll be a really helpful aircraft that for anybody that's looking for that. I think it's a really good looking one, and yeah, those fly around all around the world, so definitely recommend that. That's a really cool plane right there. Very nice, really nice. United Boeing 757-300 to finish it off, November 75854 in the Evo Blue livery. Come on, come on. Surely it's going to be in the Evo. It has to be in the Evo. Come on now. Yes. All right. That will be another one that I'll be picking up as well, as I saw several of those, and it's a really nice aircraft. So that is awesome. That is one of the best 400 releases I've seen in a long time for U.S. collectors in terms of geography. But in terms of the popularity for US, way up. So really interesting release. I think they could have did a little bit more variety, but very applicable aircraft, including the American 319. That Braniff will be helpful to many people. These two Deltas are also helpful, especially that 753 if you're looking for another one. And the Emirates is also pretty cool, but the United I think will probably be the hottest one of the month, and that is really exciting. So for me, probably 1 to 2, the 319, the Braniff International. I needed pending some research, and the United 753 because I love that airplane. So really excited for that. Really good release in the 400 scale. Let's see what the 200 scale is all about. So pretty solid. I can't complain. I know there may be some mixed feelings about that, but personally I think it's a pretty good balance. Maybe a little bit more into geography would help, but let's see if the 200 can make up for that geography loss. So let's see what we got going here. Here we go, everybody. Alaska 737-800, honoring those who serve with the flaps and slats extended this time. Okay, so we're really changing those gears a little bit. So interesting plane right here, and sorry that the pictures refuse to load. I think it's the website more so than my effort here, and yeah, it looks really good. So if you're looking for this iteration of it, really eager to see if the Alaska company store will carry this aircraft. That'll be very interesting to see, so keep your eyes out on that. But ultimately a really nice aircraft right there, so good job. Really nice. 104.95. That is awesome. Really nice release right there. Alaska 737 MAX 9. This is the West Coast Londoners in the two. Oh, whoa. I think I saw Poppy Prairie Dog, but that's not a surprise. I think everything else, I think I may have saw BA, but nevertheless, this is the West Coast Londoners livery. I may pick this up in 200 if it turns out good. That is my kind of my restriction, if you will. Not sure how it'll turn out, but it's a really nice livery with a really nice purpose. So I'd really like to get it if Gemini does a good job on the model, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they do it. And I think they can do a really good job. And I really like the West Coast Londoners livery. Excited to see it in 400 and possibly get it in 200 too. But I wish that was the American Airlines company store, because man, that would make more logistical sense for my 200 collection. But my 200 collection is just going to be Alaska planes, I guess. So very nice right there. That's really nice. And then we got BA 350-1000 as expected. Golf X-Ray Whiskey Bravo Bravo. And this is going to be a normal one, of course, even though the website is just falling apart today. Spin, 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 load, 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 and you guys know what it looks like if it's not going to happen today, but it's a normal BA 350. They did one in the previous release, so if you're looking for one 200, this is perfect, and there it is. So very nice right there. Also, I probably should reduce my webcam just a little bit. I know I have it off to the other side normally, so I'm going to do this and actually move it over to the right, because I know that you guys really like to see the pictures a little bit better, so my bad on that. But yes, I wish they would kind of far down the scale, but I like how it's a normal pop-up window now. It used to be like really scroll heavy and whatnot, so it looks really good nowadays. But nevertheless, on to the next. This is the flaps and slats extended, no surprise, and that looks pretty good, so hopefully that looks good to you guys. But yeah, good looking aircraft. In fact, maybe I can just start zooming in on this, and okay, it gets a little fuzzy, but that might be a little more helpful, so we'll roll with that. Good looking aircraft, and again, for any US collector or US oriented collector, BA collector, oh my gosh, I can't talk. That is really nice, and that was my fault. But there's the Caribbean Airlines Boeing 737 MAX 8, 9 Yankee Charlie Alpha Lima, and that was my fault. Sometimes the scroll gets all wacky, but yeah, I believe Aero Classics did this in 400 a couple months ago, so this is an exciting aircraft to see. I think it looks really good. I really like the livery and everything, and it looks really, really nice. So good job there by Gemini. That's a very applicable aircraft. Well done, and that's really nice. And then I did see the Frontier. That's not a surprise. Poppy the Prairie Dog. So if you're looking for the 200 scale Frontier Airlines aircraft, there it is, and it looks really good. So good job right there. in another very applicable release in another, this I'm a little bit more balanced. I'm liking this set so far. So the Caribbean and the 400 I think is probably coming next, but we'll have to see. What's the next aircraft up for 200 scale? NSW Royal Fire Services Boeing 737-300 November 108 Charlie Golf. This goes right back to all those unique aircraft we were talking about. The Mesa CRJ-900, the SkyWest CRJ-700, the Antonov 124, the Concords, the custom Gulfstream. Now we have this, and I'm a big fan of this variety. So GeminiJets, massive thumbs up on this. This would be really cool to see in 400, but I think these bottom panels are going to prevent that from happening. But this is a really cool release. Some people are going to be very happy about that. I really like the uniqueness, so much so that I'd even like to buy it. But that is a really good release, 195 on MSRP, and that's one of the coolest planes I've seen in the day. So good job there by Gemini for making that happen. That is an awesome release. Well done. Qatar Boeing 777-300ER in the 25th anniversary livery. Bravo Alpha Charlie. Some people are going to be really happy about that. I like that livery. That's very applicable, really clean, if you will. So, really glad that that's coming out. Again, I wish that it was one for me, but I really like that release right there. That's really nice to see. And so many more Qatar planes recently. That's been awesome to see. So, good job right there by Gemini for making that happen. I really like that release right there, and that is a very applicable aircraft. Well done by Gemini right there. That's absolutely awesome. Very nice. Following that, we have the flaps and slats extended version of this, and another very applicable aircraft. I would be interested to see if they did these more with the generic liveries, the flaps down and whatnot, but hey, I like it on a special every now and then, especially one that's as applicable as this. And plus, if you don't get the normal one, you can always get the flaps down if they do last longer, which they normally do. So, nice release right there. I really like that. So, very clean, really good effort right there. That's absolutely awesome. Really nice. And then following that, we have the United Boeing 737 MAX 8 November 27261 in the Being United livery, isn't it? Being Together, excuse me. So that is a really cool aircraft as well. If you chose not to get the 400 scale one or looking for the decal, I would highly recommend it. I think it's a very, very, very good purpose livery, and I really like that. So really good job right there. That's absolutely awesome. Following that, we have the Lockheed C-130 Hercules from North Carolina. Yes, okay, North Carolina Air National Guard 931561. Very nice. Taking a look at the picture right here. Load, 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 spin, spin, spin. And there's the taskbar. There it is right there. It looks really nice. So I know they have C-17s as well, but it's really cool to see their C-130 release. That's one for CLT Aviation 13 if he's looking for that. But I really like that release right there. It's very clean, very applicable, and ultimately a really good military aircraft. I'd like to see that in 400. That would be a good generic one for anybody looking for that. And we have a Volaris Airbus A320 Neo to finish it out. I didn't think we were going to have another one, but nice trick there by Gemini in the 200 scale. X-Ray Alpha Victor Sierra Hotel. And this is going to be the 100, what's the 100 on it? It's a 100 anniversary or something? 100 Avions. So there you go. Really nice release right there for anybody looking for that. That's a very applicable aircraft. And that is it for the GeminiJets October 2022 releases. So what a release this was. I was very pleased with the effort that was done here by Gemini. Very unique one at that, but I thought that this turned out really well. So my pickups for this are probably going to be that America 319, possibly two of them, but probably one. Depends how they do on the color. Could be like the Emerald 175 situation, something like that. We'll see. That Brain F International, I need to double check, but that's likely. And the United Boeing 757-300 in the Evo Blue livery, because that is a really nice aircraft. 200, maybe the MAX 9 later down the line, and all these others are really cool. I'd like that Qatar, especially the Frontier. This would be a good time to get a different Frontier, though, I would say, because they rarely release these in the 200. So maybe if there's like a good Black Friday deal on it or something. Oh, excuse me, we have a GA release, my bad. And that is the Cessna 172 for the Sporties Flight School, November 176 Mike Echo. That's really cool to see, especially as a student, or I guess a private pilot now, but as a pilot in training. So sorry about that, guys, but really, really good release, and that's really cool to see as a pilot, because Sporties, if you guys don't know, they're a pilot, I'm trying to think of the best way to describe it, online store pretty much, but they have a lot of other resources as well, because there goes my chair. Need to get a new one, but man, what a release right here. Feel free to let me know in the comments which ones you guys are getting. I think this is a really good overall release. Again, a little bit more geography in the 400 scale would have been appreciated, but we do get some wide bodies out of that. So, well, the Condor too, I forgot about that. So that's pretty good. I like that. That's very applicable. So ultimately a really good release. Be sure to let me know which ones you guys are getting. I'm sure everybody's going to go out there that United 777-300, because that's a really cool aircraft right there, and I really like the livery combo on that. So really nice right there, and I don't know if I've sold that one or not. I'm going to have to check, but very, very nice. Be sure to let me know which ones you guys are getting, and feel free to check them out on the Midwest Model Store for pre-order. It's a really great website. I would highly recommend ordering from there. Great service, great shipping, all of those fun items. So definitely check them out. They do a really good job. But yeah, what a release right here. Sorry about that, guys, once again. But yeah, ultimately, super good release. Be sure to let me know which ones you guys are getting. Again, a very interesting release at that. And sorry if this seemed a little bit rushed because I'm in a little bit of time crunch. But ultimately, really, really good release. And be sure to let me know if you guys like the webcam here or over here where you guys can see the corner of my room. I decided to do it here to change it up a little bit, but I would like to hear. And let me know what you guys thought of the webcam. I thought it did a very good job. I was very pleased with the efforts on it. So I decided to use it today. And be sure to let me know what you guys think of it for videos like this, the release reactions and whatnot. So again, really hope you guys enjoyed. Feel free to go get your pre-orders in and all those fun items. But with all that being said, that will do it for today's video, everybody. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. My name is Redriveraviation. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Take it easy, everybody. Stay safe. Trust the process. Do what you love what you do. My name is Redriveraviation. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon as Redriveraviation is signing off.